Hello and welcome back to Blacksmith Master. In our last episode, we expanded our production once again, adding in copper, and also expanded our sales here at the store by hiring another cashier and selling, I think, everything now that we can possibly sell. Yes, there's no stars left. There is one. I'm sorry, the hoe. We just unlocked that. I don't think we've even made any of those yet. So we can definitely do that today, but we were waiting, I think, on getting it to blue, which we just barely did. So we can set that up, but before we start that, I want to do some major overhaul work here. Oh, we also have a thing to unlock, silver mine, smelting 2. Yeah, so we can decide what we want to do there, or save for 50 more coins, although we are... Actually, 18 more coins, purple coins, to get, or purple tokens or whatever, to get Rax 3. But I think that one's less important than these two, so that's fine. But I want to do some major overhaul. And the major overhaul I want to do is I want to bring all of the smelting lines up here, rather than keeping them down in the first floor. And to do that, that'll give me the ability to make much more stuff upstairs rather than down here. Now, the question I have for myself is, do I want to also move these upstairs or not? And I think I'm going to not. I think I'm going to try out the ingot carrier assistance and see how that plays out. So we can probably extend these lines as well, which will probably be useful. But we'll have to do a little bit of purchasing. So we're going to want to have 2 more of these things. One for copper, one for iron. They default to iron, so we just have to change it to copper. And then we can move all of these up and put them up here. But I also need to be careful with that, because I need to make sure I have enough room over here for another stairway. So maybe I go over by one more. Although I don't know that I'm in the correct position laterally yet either. Those were one apart down there. I don't know if they need to be, but they were one apart. We could do that again. And then let's add in, just because, this stairway. And I wish they would have added the ability for us to do this. Since it's not there, we have to do it, let's see, ZX, there we are. We have to do it like this. Oh, yeah. I see it. I saw the corner. All right. I was going to move it, but I have to move it before I can do anything else. All right, so that takes care of that, which I think this is fine then. And that gives me a little bit of room here for, you know, something else if I decide there's something else there. Well, you know, maybe that's not the best plan then. Because if they're coming up here with the ingots, then maybe the ingots should be done over here. But then if I do that... we need to rearrange these stairs. Yeah, I think I do. I think we need to move these things out of the way. Out of the way. And I think these stairs need to actually be over here with a little bit of a landing like that. There. And then putting these here still. With a little bit of a landing space there also. Maybe they can just be kind of together. That might be okay. But then we can continue moving these things up, and then we can rearrange them accordingly. But I do want them to be able to come in through the back, or not, actually. Now I'm second-guessing myself once again. Maybe this one should actually be flipped this way. And then thus this one this way. Then that puts these in the wrong spot. Yeah, so, oopsie, wrong button. This stays this way then. And we move the smelters over to this side down here. Yeah, okay. Enough with that, Wally. Let's keep working here. There. Doggone it. There. 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 Actually, those should be able to be right up against the cooling areas there. And I'm even going to put the boxes up here. That means, though, that we'll have to have a box downstairs for the woodcutters, which is fine. So this, how to handle this. What if I put these right next to each other, or even like this? Let's do iron closer for reasons. And then let's push these this way so that this is aligned there. And then we'll do that. And then like that. I think like that. Better. That way they have less in and out to do. But I want to also give them a little bit more space. I don't really have more space, actually. Not much, anyway. Can I get a little bit more space for more stuff here? I could buy myself 2 more blocks of space. It could be like this. And then these could be like this. I can't remember now if they take more time at the anvil or the forge, but what I could do is space these out further, and I could even do one of each in there. That might be okay. Is there a way to tell the assistants which way to carry stuff? I don't know. Let's hire an assistant, which we might need to also then put down a yeah, we need to put down one more bench. That's not where you get the benches from. Here, there, there. Hiring assistant. Stair climbing, that would be good. Yeah, let's go with Eric. Lots of carry, a decent amount of walking. Even though he's expensive to hire, we'll go with him anyway. And then Eric can do transfer ingots. Pick an ingot as the source. Oh, you have to have one for each. This one, and then that one. Okay, so we'll have to swap him back and forth. I see. Okay, so it's programmed on the person. Welcome, welcome. And then we can, let's see, I want to move the woodcutters away from here. Probably just put them over here on this, up against this wall. We'll need another item chest. I think that's the way that it goes. There, right there. I don't know if I need to rotate those or not. I don't think so, but I'm doing it. There. And then we put the smelters in line over here with the ingots actually at the end. And again, I'm going to put the iron closer to the stairs. So, let's see. Input, output. Did I configure these? No, these are randomly done. Okay. Like that. Maybe even just like this. It means these have to walk further to get to where they're going, but I think that's okay. And then we can still maybe change some of this around later if we need to have more of, you know, more store or more shop or more whatever. But I think that's an improvement, at least because then I can also take another group of people here, or another group of workbenches here and put them in lines, and I could actually probably maybe get 3 lines out of this. I might even scoot these over, because I may still base this off of the same ingot storages, so I could have the next lines even be off of the same ingot storages. I think. We'll see. Although that's going to eventually be where the stairs to the basement goes, so I'm probably going to have to move this all down, but we can always move the benches into 2 rows or something along that line. But I think we'll go with this for today and see how it plays out. So yeah, 9 minutes designing the new layout, but we needed it. So let's go ahead and spend on this, the silver mine, which means we can get and unlock the silver vein. Unlock silver mine, achievement earned. We can come out here then and go to the silver mine. Take a look at its layout. There's the bedroll way down there. Yeah, no. It needs to be closer to where they work, although there may not be a... Oh, there's a closer space right there. Is there a better spot here? Nope. All right, well, that's it there. We want to put in we have a torch, but the torch might be better off down here someplace. We want to put in a drinks crate for the stamina. Put that in somewhere in here. And And a cauldron for their stamina. We'll put that one in down here. I don't know if they actually go to it. I haven't been paying attention. And the pickaxe rack there, which lowers the hit points for the thing. We could potentially add a second crate elevator over here for them to deliver from this rock, but I think we'll go with what we've got for now. Yeah, I wish I could get that closer, but it's either there or way down here, so I'm going to go with it. All right, so then we need to also hire 3 silver miners. Let's see. Yvette's probably too good to pass up, even though expensive. Yeah, let's go with Yvette. And then getting those. Charles, again, we could go with that. Go with Mona. Yeah, let's go with Charles. Expensive to hire, but worth it. So the 3 of them are in the silver mine. I don't know that we actually needed 3 of them in the silver mine, but well. Let's go back to the shop and start the day. So of course they're all going to go running upstairs to get started on their work. You've grabbed what you have. Each one's going to grab their own iron from here because that's the only place they can get it. Oh, I didn't check. Oops. What's Crispin doing? Yeah, let's have you. Probably not oak wood. Actually, another handful of oak wood wouldn't be too bad. We actually do have a decent supply of ingots here, or ore here. So you can carry a couple of handfuls of wood, which actually I think you're done now. So let's switch you over to iron ore for now. We'll bring in the silver, but for right now I'm not going to. And you can see the smelters are working diligently there. And we'll see how that plays out. We're going to have to carry the copper upstairs too, which means we'll want another assistant doing that. I just don't know that I have enough copper smelting to do that reliably yet. But I think we'll see if maybe we can just have this one doing both. And I should have moved you downstairs. I meant to do that and didn't. Oh well, I forgot one thing. Not bad, all things considered. But I'm still upset about the whole you can't stack the spiral stairs on top of each other thing. But yeah, the assistants can keep up pretty easily, so I think carrying stuff from down here, from up there down, is fine. As long as they're not putting a ridiculous amount of things in there from upstairs. Because that wouldn't go well. Looks like they are. That's unfortunate. But okay. At least sometimes they are. Or maybe you came... You went up to put yours upstairs. Interesting. I wish you could lock them to their floor. Or lock them to what they can use. Or lock them to something. Oh well. And yeah, you're working copper. So you came down to get your copper. But we don't have enough copper to make that big of an impact right now. Anyways. So we're going to need more assistants to do smelting of copper. Especially as we get more recipes that include it. Right now we have 1. I think just the copper goblets. So it's fine, I think. And unless we actually are demanding some of this. So we may need to step up the copper smelting. You know what, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's see, assistants. Yeah, we only have 1 crafting that. So another assistant. Stairs we don't need. We don't care about. Or wage, that would be fine. But we don't need the carry. We need the walk more than anything. But I guess I'll go with Delphine anyway. And Delphine can smelt ingots. Copper. And let's switch, what's his face over here, Crispin, to carrying the copper instead. Oh, Oak is empty. We have 23 though, so it's fine for right now. Let Crispin carry a couple of loads of copper, and then we'll switch him over to wood. Let him go get another one, and then we'll switch him over. I think I should, well, maybe flip those. Wood. Put the ore on the outside here, so that way Crispin can just come in the side. Then if these are flipped, then they have to walk further from the output to the storage. It's fine. It's probably fine. They don't seem to trip over each other, so they only compete with each other when they are actually going for the same object. It's probably fine. The holdup is as the carrier is carrying the ingots. Yeah. Copper goblets are done. We can have another copper goblet, or we could go into making some of these short hose. Let's do that, just for the variety. I'm going to be interested to see how they handle making two different things now. Let's see. A high-end blacksmith. Skills are at maximum level. That's kind of nice. Leoric is a metalsmith. Don't need that one's bonus. We don't refresh that often. Most blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying as they do while empty-handed. That's actually not that big of an impact because, well, I guess they just spend most of their time carrying something. Actually, that is kind of good. Let's go ahead and do that, Milo, and we'll see what we want Milo to do. Definitely smelting metal. I think we have enough crafting for racks. Let's have you stay on or work on metal. You can level up highest skills first, automatically. And if I remember correctly, we need to check on Delphine later on, because Delphine was iron ore is empty. How are you doing with the wood? It's full. Okay, you can go back to stocking iron. They have another crate, so it's not that big of a deal. Copper's looking good, but we're going to need you to start carrying some copper, or we need to hire another assistant to do that. And you actually can't keep up already with the iron demand, so I guess we need another assistant. Which means we need another staff bench. Oh, we should move these around, too. Did I put a space between them? Probably not necessary, but why the heck not? Do this and that. This and that. And that. And then hire another assistant for carrying the copper ingots. Stairs is good. Higher wage, but you do stairs well and you carry a lot, so let's take you. Hire 50 staff, and you're going to transfer ingots from here to here. All right. Spent a lot of money today, but it's okay. Actually, the spend might have been mostly yesterday. It was yesterday, because we did all the work we did before we closed the day. So, yeah. Yesterday was a huge negative, but after all of these positives, and especially today being that high, it's pretty good. We're still we still have plenty of cash, so still doing fine. And it might be time to hire another blacksmith to do more planning, too. Although, I don't have that many more things to do. Wait, this isn't what it's for. That isn't what it's for at all. It's for these upgrades. We're already at some purples. And legendary is the last one. So I don't know that we need that much more blacksmith planning either. So we'll leave it alone. Maybe. Just with one. Why are assistants not taking these items? Do we need another assistant? Cleaning out boxes and things? There's 30 items in there. Mostly for shop racks. Assistant. I only have one on the shop racks. Maybe I need another assistant then. Something tells me Joan is going upstairs and emptying out 1 or 2 items up here. Yeah, there she is right there. Instead of taking from the fullest chest. Is there a way to... No. That is weird. Seems like something they would prioritize on. Oh, we're out of copper. Crispin? Copper? Yeah, they're going out here to get their own copper now to smelt. Because they're out. I mean, at least they're close, but still. Ah, we have a level up assistant. Hamlin over here is smelting, so it needs the walk speed. Okay. And then we have a possible upgrade here. Tankards, scoops, forks, and ladles. Selling hose. We could save up, though, for the short hose. We'll need quite a bit more points, though, to do that. But I think it's probably worth it. Maybe. Right, 1 more carry of copper, and then we'll put you on wood, I think. Yeah, wood after that. Sell iron item. Sickles are there. And oh, the day has ended. We made more money today than we spent than we lost yesterday, so that was really good. Blacksmith leveled up. Arabella. Let's go ahead and put 2 points in this, and then put you at highest skill first. Let's have Crispin haul wood for a little while. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff left. Haul wood for a little while, and I think it's probably going to be about time to hire another worker to help him tomorrow or very soon, because we're going to have silver to deal with next. So that'll be good. These can't be any closer, but we could shift them around. I'm interested to see how this smelting 2 works out. We definitely need to get rid of the rare quality. We don't have any way to spend those anymore. So we definitely need to get those upgraded. So one of these 2 have to go soon. Actually, really, honestly, all these need to go because we're selling them in the store anyway. Everything but hose. Just go ahead and do this one. Okay, so let's see. We're going to need a new ore crate. Or silver. We're going to need a new ingot storage. For silver. And then we're going to need a new one up here too for silver. Maybe these go actually then this way. Especially if they're going to be shared between multiple sets of these lines. Silver. Yeah, let's go ahead and do smelting 2. Steel, bronze, sterling silver, and medium gold. We don't have gold at all yet. Steel, bronze, and sterling silver. Let's see how that plays out. Tools leaves us with what's new here. It converts small ingots into alloys and medium ingots. Interesting. That means we will need more space here. Let's see here. And then I guess we need more ingot storage for more types of ingots. Steel, bronze, sterling silver. So what's the recipes on these? Can we see the recipes? I don't know what the recipes would be. Oh, there it is. Ah, Steel is 2 iron. Okay. Bronze is 2 copper. Not real. And sterling silver is 2 silver. Alright. That's not... I don't know that that's the case either, but we'll go with that. So we're going to actually have to have a bunch more of these. Not that we have any recipes that use them, but... yeah. And we have a lot of new stuff to pick from. Oh boy. Did we make any of those, bows yet? No. That's because probably... I don't know if it's counting as a wooden item. We might actually have to convert some people over to be, some blacksmiths over to be shared, or... make complex items? Maybe. Who has the highest... Maybe Alan should make complex items. Instead of wood? Or Arabella instead of metal alone? Let's go with Arabella. Let's have you do complex items. How that plays out. How do we control, though, the assistants doing the smelting? We have to assign them to that ingot. So they won't smelt the other stuff until we're ready for it. Let's maybe move somebody off of iron. Yeah, let's move somebody off of iron onto silver. How about Scott? Alright, let's go. Although I don't have any silver yet. Let's give you just a... I can't buy silver. I have to only mine silver. Okay. So Scott's probably sitting down. Well, Scott was going to the warehouse to get his own silver. I bet. Maybe? Silver spark. Smelt first silver ingot. Yep, apparently so. Yep, there he went. Again. Okay, that's fine. It might even be better for right now. At least until and unless I can get... maybe I hire another assistant for carrying things. We don't have that much silver anyways, so probably fine. We don't even have any recipes to make stuff out of silver, so that's probably also fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy another, or hire another assistant for rack selling. So I need you to have... extra carry, yeah. Beatrix, I want you to go here to, yeah, transfer items. But change to, nope, switch to racks first. You can level up. Well, we want to find out, actually, if equally works. Delphine, still at 7 and 3, but she's getting close to leveling up. Let's see, is that enough wood? Probably. Let's switch Crispin over to iron, I think. Yeah, iron. Sure. Livia is smelting, so let's do high skill first. Oh, I got it right. I got to spend the points first. There we go. And then high skill first, and you can finish up that way. Emmeline. I think into metal would be best here. And we'll do once more for you, and then we can automate you. So will they take these things out of this dang container already? Another wooden item. Let's go with the bows so we can get the extra blueprint. And is anybody making these complex items yet? Yes. Okay, so setting that to complex meant that they did. Seasoned seller. Sell 1,000 items in shop. Achievement earned. Let's see. One of my copper miners. I think I'm just going to do that, and we'll do all skills equally for miners. Let's see. Iron, one more load of iron, and then we can switch over to copper. We'll need some wood again pretty soon, too. Alrighty, so another assistant, hire assistant. Let's go with Joseph. Joseph can work here, carrying wood right now. And then Crispin can switch over to copper. You're a little slower, and it'll carry a few less, so it's going to take you more time to do that anyway. Maybe I should have had you on iron since it's closer, but on the other hand, you don't tear through the wood quite as fast, so it might be alright. That one's going to take a while for that one person to work on, but also it'll give us time to get it to purple before it's time to flip it, which will be kind of nice. We are short items here in the shop. A lot of items still in the shop. Missing. Well, that might mean it's time to do the second smelting column here. Or forging column, or whatever you call this. And smithing column. Since this is more like the smelting column. And hire more blacksmiths. A lot more blacksmiths. So, let's do that. Oops, wrong buttons again. The only thing that I don't know is, will they get confused here and start jumping between lines? And the answer is probably yes. It's almost certainly yes, actually. And make a bunch more people, or hire a bunch more people making iron stuff for the shops. Mostly. A little of both, I guess. So let's do another bench or two. Put two of them in there. It's fine. And then hire blacksmiths like crazy, creating for racks. Blacksmith, which means we'll also need assistance making more ingots and possibly even carrying the ingots. Morkant, you can come in. And you can do, yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Use items crafted for you. That way you can kind of help with whatever is needed. Hire blacksmith again. I think I'm going to re-roll from here. No, Rona's not bad. I think Rona. You can make shop items metal focused. Refresh these though. You're more on the wood side, so are you. All are. Ooh, wow, Portia's got a good skill there. Benora. Let's have you do going Morkant in the fused items crafted as well for the shop. I think that'll be okay. Let's take a look also again at Delphine. Just about ready to level up. Like, 121 XP. Iron ore crate is empty? Ah, yes, because we're not hauling the right things here. Switch you to iron. Wood's still probably going to be a dedicated job for that one because he's not as good. And then maybe some assistance for doing some more of the ingot crafting. Not stairs. I don't need the carry, I need the walking. But I guess we'll take this one for the walking skill. And you can do craft ingots, iron. Another assistant. I think I'll refresh these. Go with Millicent. And again, crafting ingots of iron. And we might have a traffic jam here. I may need another smelting furnace. You cannot do this smelting in the bigger furnaces, I guess. It seems. Evan, you can have 2 points in wood. And then you can do highest skill first. Oh, there's an assistant here. Still waiting on Delphine. Eric is leveled up. Eric is carrying ingots constantly, so you need probably actually some of each. Because if you're going up and down the stairs all the time, you need more walking speed, but you also need the carry speed. Let's have, Rachel, why don't you go ahead and do silver for a while? We have 88 ingots up here of copper, so it's fine. Did you? Not yet. Okay. And that'll also give her the opportunity to carry more copper when the time comes. What's her carry ability right now? 6. Yeah. What's his? 7. Yeah, we spent a lot of money again today hiring, mostly. That's all right. You clean out these boxes? Oh, you did clean out that box. Okay, thank goodness. Mostly cleaned out that box. Now I think it's probably a few days of watching for stability. Looking to see if... We also didn't... I don't think we sold anything today. Watching to see how things are stabilized. So I think we'll just kind of run fast for a while. Let's see, what are my carriers up to? Iron and wood. The wood's going to be pretty much constant there. We're going to switch... actually, let's go ahead and switch Crispin over to copper. We have, oops. Okay. Crispin, go ahead and bring in that silver. Go down to look at that light. We don't have that much of it anyway. And then I'll probably put you back on iron. Yeah, we'll put you back on iron. 13 more. So this trip, one more trip, and then you go back to iron. I know. Crispin. Iron. I should have checked the counts of the iron. 90, we're at about 180 iron ingots right now, or 190 iron ingots. What's her name? I just noticed is need to be switched back to copper. There's plenty of that and hardly any silver. All the silver's been brought in. You're bringing in the iron now. Wood is getting closer to full, but not quite there yet. Let's see, where are you at? There you are. Milo, you are crafting wooden items. 2 points there. And, oh yeah, Delphine. How's Delphine look? Ah, okay. She went to 5 and 7, so she's going to balance then before she skills them up. Okay, so that's how all skills equally works. It equalizes them and then levels them up equally. Which is probably okay for her because she's carrying things to carts anyway, so walking speed isn't a bad deal. But now we know, and that's why we do things. Science. It's just about full, actually. Last trip for Crispin, and then I'll switch you back to copper. But I don't think wood will ever actually fill all the way up. Oh wait, what are you bored with? There's no wood left? There's no wood left. Really? Alright, well then you can work on iron. Because we always need iron. Alright, I'll have to fill those up manually then. We emptied out all the wood, which means we probably should actually hire another lumberjack. Yep. Actually, what does this look like now? We have all this here. We need another stump, I think. Or we need another cart? We don't get another cart. Yeah, we need another chopping block then. And we need somebody who's good at chopping. So neither of these, unless... Actually, you should be focusing... I wish you could say focus on cutting logs and chopping wood. Maybe I could just have her focus on this skill, which means put her back to manual and have her focus on that, or less focus on saw. And you... maybe the same? Oh no, because this... chopping the tree and chopping the wood, cutting the logs, chopping the wood are the same skill. Let's take cut trees off for you then also, and I'll hire this one. Or Jack. This one. And I'll put you on just cutting trees. Even though you have crap skill on that. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. We'll try it. Try it. See how that goes. Go fast again. Okay, it's time to switch, Rachel. Back to silver. Let everybody finish up their jobs here. Drain the iron. We're just down to copper now. But we'll have more coming in a bit. Let's put Joseph back on oak. And Crispin back on iron. And that'll be good, I think, for the next day. I should have been paying attention to how they were using this stuff, but I wasn't. Watch this for a while. Oh yeah, they're just going wherever they feel like. Okay. So maybe some space between would help routing. On the other hand, does it matter? May not. Okay, let's see. Sure, just take whichever one. And here, racks 3, we might as well. Might as well. Back up to full speed there. And then we have, if this, and we should be able to just do upgrade. Let's see. That's this and that. I'll have circle racks at wall racks. Shields and weapons on a wall. Nice. No shields yet though, but oops, back in there. This, that, this, that. Okay, so these do not have an upgrade. Just the shelves do. Okay. It's time to switch out Rachel back to copper. 120. We're holding even, it looks like, for iron ingots right now. So, the wood is a problem. All that. There's a metal item. Painting. Small pots. We don't have steel going yet. We need recipes for that. Go with the grill forks, I guess. Copper's gonna need some love. Let's move Crispin to copper. Wood is definitely not keeping up. Who? Oh, Rachel. Okay, so for you, let's just do all skills equally as well. I don't know why it won't let you just do that, but okay. There. Actually, we might be up a little bit on the iron ingots. Might be. Got plenty of copper. And we got plenty of silver. Because we're not using the silver yet. We definitely need to get a silver recipe in here. Oh boy. There's 43 items in that box again. I need to hire another assistant to do your problem. There's no more wood left. That's your problem. You can do the silver then, I guess. A lot of wood. A lot of wood. And then you go back to iron. Just go ahead and fill these up. Oh, crud. Oops. Nope, not that either, Wally. Go even and then go all skills equally. We could change Rachel back over again to silver. Not that it matters all that much. No. Although the copper is just about full, so then you won't have anything to do with it either. Crispin's board. But Oh, we out of iron? Oh, we are. Just fill that up a bit since we used it all. Yeah. Okay, assistants, you need to clean out the fullest chests first. Is this all... No, actually, it's mostly merchants. One more assistant. Sure. Go. Okay, metal item still, so there you are. Crispin, switch to copper. No, maybe switch to wood. And then Joseph, let's do all skills equally for you. Okay, I think Joseph is done with that, so let's switch you to copper. Good. Maybe we can buy a silver recipe now. That was... What flavor was that here? Wood? Okay. Let's take this wooden scoops to get into the recipe then. Slow us down a bit. Let's do, let's see, silver mace. No, we don't have that. Let's do maybe like silver goblet. Yeah. And then somebody leveled up, miner in the copper mine. I'll put a couple points into that, I think. And why don't you just do all skills equally, because you're a miner. Over here, I think we'll save the basement for next time's discovery. Definitely gonna need Crispin back on the iron ore. Oh yeah. What's his name doing? Joseph and copper. Oh yes, silver goblets. Sure, upgrade those. I might need those. Another blacksmith doing the research. Let's switch Joseph to wood. Although you just about got all the copper in here. And now this is all shop racks. Let's see. Pascal. Let's choose shop racks then. Transfer ingots. Yeah. Edit. Switch you back to copper. Finish that up. Fire pit. That one we might actually want to take sooner. These are nearly empty. Dorothea. 2 points into metal. And a miner. Elliot. One of each of those, and then all skills equally. Do this one and pick another metal item. Go with the money item. Alright, we did good today, money-wise. let them kind of finish up. Iron's depleted. We have a little bit of silver, a little bit of wood, a little bit of copper left. Let's see. Crispin's ready to do more iron. Joseph's ready to do more wood. I think we'll switch Joseph over to the copper. And that'll be how we handle the morrow. But we're 5 days through again today. And we're also 55 minutes into the episode. So it's a good time to wrap it up. I think we'll be to the point here where we are full up on copper. So she won't actually be able to carry very much of that upstairs anymore. But that's okay. We might actually want to have a second iron one down here, just to... We need another carrier then, though. We are still increasing, though, in our iron, because we're over 200 now. Quite a bit over 200 now. So I think it's okay, iron-wise, but we'll have to definitely keep going, especially as we start forging steel and more. But if you have any thoughts or suggestions, ideas, any of those types of things, let me know. Otherwise, we will... pick up and continue this in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.